Hey guys, Simon here with Caddis Fly Shop, an Oregon fly fishing blog. Today we have this Steelhead Prince, like a psycho Steelhead Prince, tied on this new Ahrex hook. It is the 562, and using some new chenille from Hareline, as well as a new color of stripped goose biot that they came out with. So this fly will work great for if you're nymphing for steelhead. It's very bright and flashy. Whether you're doing it here or Great Lakes steelhead, either will work fine. This hook is really big and very stout. It's not huge, but it's very stout, so you can certainly tie it on a thinner wire hook for trout, but it'll work great. And it's super flashy, and it's a great attractor, so we'll get to it. So this, taking a closer look, this is a short shanked nymph hook, super stout. These are the new biots, and then this new chenille is called Synthetic Peacock Chenille. It's just a synthetic alternative to peacock herl, which can be nice because peacock herl can break quite a bit. Comes in a lot of different colors, but this is using a couple of new Hareline products that just came out this year, so I'll show you guys how I tie it. So again, this is the Ahrex 562. Size 8. This fly can be tied on a thinner wire hook if you want to just do trout. You know, this hook would work for trout, but it might beat them up a little bit if they eat it, so it's probably better to use something that's not as big and mean. This thread I'm using is Vivis 100 denier GSP. Not super crucial for this fly, just black thread. That's what you need. And so, first thing I'm going to do here is, and this is a 3/16 countersunk tungsten bead. It's color gold. And so, we're using a little bit of this ice dub peacock eye. We're going to put a little bit in back just to make a bump to help splay those biots out in the back. Very small amount, don't need a lot. And then the back, we'll do 2 of these purple stripped goose biots. All of these materials will be listed below, and if you do like these videos, you can subscribe because we're going to be doing a bunch of them. Additional info on a lot of this stuff on Oregon Fly Fishing blog too. If you like to read up on what's going on in the fly fishing world, and if you're local, there's fishing reports, so interesting stuff there. So we're tying these biots in. These are purple stripped goose biots, pretty simple. These guys right here. And then we are going to tie in a little bit of this soft wire in medium royal blue. Again, this is adding a little bit of segmentation, but this is more for the durability of the fly. So I'm going to wrap this to the back, and then we will put on some of this chenille. This is the Synthetic Peacock Chenille, and the color is black. Comes in a lot of different colors. There's a red, there's like a standard peacock, there's a green, there's a blue. I chose the black just because I like how it looks, but there's a lot of other cool colors. So we're going to take a small section of this and tie it in going to the back. And then we will secure this here. After you get the chenille put in, we're going to take a bit of this Pearl Magnum Flashabou in, and we're going to take one big piece and cut it in half, and then fold it over itself again. And then this will be the flash that's on the back. We're going to tie this in here and bring it to the rear right here, and then we'll wrap this chenille up. I like to keep the wraps sparser towards the back. That'll help create that kind of prince taper that we're going to want to see. Perfect, and I'm not going to want to crowd the bead too much because I got to work a little bit with some buyouts and stuff. And so trim that excess. We're going to pull these fibers up, this flash, and then if you can spread them, so if you pull them up thin like that, but you can actually kind of splay them out and they will cover more of the back because the body does taper a little bit. And splay out, so if you look, you know, that's kind of what you want, like a little triangle. And so now that is done, we'll trim that excess. Before we trim it, we'll wrap this wire. This will keep this flash in place and keep your chenille from getting beaten up. Now you have this kind of ribbed, flashy section up here that'll really grab the fish's attention. Alright, so we'll trim that excess off. 2 additional buyouts on the sides, purple. And I like them splaying out here. They don't have to be too long. Or actually, I'm sorry, not splaying out. We want them to be facing in. So there's a little, we want them to be facing towards the body. And then another purple one here, and then the other thing that we will use is this new buyout color, sunburst yellow from Hareline is what we're going to use on the top. And so we're going to put a tiny little bit of peacock eye ice dub from Hareline just up at the front, and then we'll put those last buyouts on and we're good. And then yes, sunburst yellow buyouts. I like them pointing down if I can. And I don't cinch them down too hard because then I can get them all measured and then cinch them down to where I need them to be. That's how I like to do it. And then we'll trim this excess off, and then you got yourself a Psycho Prince tied on a very stout hook. For durability, if you'd like, you can put a little bit of this Solaris bone dry and cure it, and then you got yourself a great steelhead attractor or trout attractor if you tie it on a different hook. Thanks.